Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk about morning routines, focus on the importance of morning routines and give you some ideas of what you can do for morning routine and what I do personally for myself. So we'll get into that in a few moments. I'll start now with just a general discussion on affiliate marketing. If you've got any questions, why don't you just jump in. So let's start with marketing. Marketing in general is putting, the way I like to describe it, is putting the right product or service in front of the right person at the right time. So you're not doing selling as such, it's a part of the sales process, but really you're much more targeted than that. You're not doing what is cold calling, it's called, when you ring somebody up and say, do you want to buy insurance, or something that annoys everyone. You actually you have a product or service that you believe in, that you really are happy to offer to other people, and you're not offering to everybody, you're offering to people who have an interest in what you have to sell or to market. So for instance, I'm marketing education on online business, and I market it because I love it, and I put that in front of people that are interested in that sort of thing. So, and how do I do that? Well, it's done quite easy these days, because in this digital world, it's quite easy to, using the marketing platforms, to put that message in front of that sort of person, either somebody who's looking up affiliate marketing on the internet perhaps, or maybe somebody's looking at YouTube videos that are around self-help, motivation, personal improvement, businesses, small business, startups, all of those sort of things. So you have that power with the marketing platforms these days it's called targeting, to basically put your message in front of the right people. And you know it's at the right time, because that's what they're searching for on the platform they're using. So that's really what marketing is. And online marketing obviously is what we do on the internet, which has become even more popular the last few months with what's been going on. And we'll talk a bit about what I do, which is affiliate marketing. Now, I'm an affiliate marketer for SFM, Mentors, DEA. It's all part of the same company product suite. And I market them because I just love what they do. And I've been through their program, I'm going through their program, and I feel really beneficial for anybody who wants to start an online business. So what does the affiliate part mean? The affiliate part means that I advertise or market their products, and I'm responsible for that. Anybody who signs up through me, I get an affiliate commission for. So it allows me to have a business where I'm helping people, and at the same time produce an income by marketing the products and services that they offer. Now within SFM Mentors, you don't have to be an affiliate for them. You can be an affiliate for anyone. You don't even have to be an affiliate. You can do any sort of marketing you like. The education gives you that option, but the affiliate marketing is probably the best way to start if you're coming in cold, if you haven't got any experience in marketing or anything like that. So that gives you the option of learning the skills you need, and at the same time producing an income. So that's what I love about the affiliate marketing route, and that is the best, the most recommended way for people just starting out in this way of generating income online. So hopefully that explains very briefly what affiliate marketing is and where I'm coming from. So a quick background on my story. I joined 3 years ago And the reason I joined is I had a very, very bad evening. I just suddenly realized that hang on, I've just remortgaged my house, which is nice to bring the monthly payments down, but I'll be paying it off till I'm in my 70s, which means I'm going to do this job till I'm in my 70s, which means that I got to keep doing this job that I don't really enjoy anymore. I've lost the passion for it. I used to enjoy it when the money was okay and had a bit of freedom, but nowadays it's just not fun. It's just a matter of I do it to survive. I work to earn money so I can survive, and that's not a good thing to do. There must be a better way. And then I was thinking also, I've got two young girls who are they're now 9 and 11. And I want to spend time with them. I don't want to be rushing off to work, draining my energy at work, coming back home again tired. Just no zest for life anymore. It just suddenly realised, this isn't good. There must be a better way to live life and to earn an income. And then I just happened to, it's that same evening, I just happened to see a YouTube ad. This guy telling me, you can have a great life. You can earn as much as you want to earn, basically. It's not like a fixed salary. You earn whatever you're worth to society. So if you serve lots of people and you provide a good service and help people, you can, but potentially the sky's the limit. And with that comes flexibility for where I work, how long I work for, when I work, all those sort of things, and doing something that you really love, because you basically build your business around whatever you want to build it around. So I was intrigued. I watched the videos he sent me, and I signed up from there. And it's been a fantastic journey ever since. And that's why I promote the product, because I just love it. I think it's great, and it can help. It's helping so many people, and it can help so many more people, especially the way things are at the moment. So that's just a brief rundown of where I come from. Oh, just to top it up, just what happened recently, actually, it must have been 3 weeks ago now, I got laid off. So suddenly my income's gone, my main income's gone. And if I hadn't have learned these skills in the last 3 years, I'd be in a lot of trouble, right? I'd be, who knows where I'd be. I'd be scrambling around trying to find another job I don't really want to do, another job that's not really fulfilling me, not empowering me, I'm not really enjoying, just something I've got to do to pay the bills. And then we go through that process again. So luckily I have these skills and I have the opportunity now to concentrate on this full time. So I'm really enjoying myself. It's really good. And it's kind of what I've been hoping for, I guess, in a funny sort of way. So yeah, there we are. There's just a bit background on myself and why I'm here. And I'm here to help people. I'm here to do everything I can to help people understand that there is another way, because when I first came across this, it was like, really? You can earn an income doing this? What is this? And I think it's become a lot more popular, more well known. More people are aware of this sort of thing now because of all the adverts that are out there. But it's just such a big change in everything. And my life has changed dramatically since I signed up, since I started this journey. And I'm a much better person for it. So is my family. So it's all good. I love it. Any questions at this stage, or we'll welcome Catherine coming in?
Yeah, we're all good, thanks. No questions at the minute.
Okay, cool. All right. So what I want to do now is the main agenda this week is looking at morning routines. You probably noticed a lot of people are talking about their morning routines, and you're thinking, well, is it really that important? And what do they do? What's so special about it? Well, a morning routine is very important. It's you'll find that all the people that are very successful, they don't get up late and go to bed late. They don't wake up and just switch on their smartphone and start typing things and responding to emails and all those kind of things. Because as soon as you do that, you're coming in, you're starting your day in a way of kind of reactive. You're being reactive. You're reacting to emails. You're reacting to Facebook. You're reacting to what's coming overnight. And you're not really, your body's, your mind, it's not prepared for it. It's not ready for it. You're just woken up from a great sleep. Hopefully, your body's regenerated. Your mind's fresh, and you need to make the most of that opportunity. Another important thing is the brain. The brain likes to save energy. And making decisions, especially if they're things you don't want to do, forcing yourself to do something, it uses up a lot of energy. You probably notice that in the morning, it's quite easy to make a decision. Yes, I'm doing this. Yes, I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to go for a run. Things that you might otherwise not want to do in the afternoon or evening. Come the evening, you're tired, your brain wants to rest, and it's quite common. Go to the gym, a bit tired, I think I'll put it off today and I'll do it tomorrow. Right, because it's harder to push through those barriers and make yourself do things that you don't really want to do. So that's one of the reasons why the morning is a great time to do it, because that's when you have that mental strength to push yourself just a little bit further. Yes, I will go to the gym. Yes, I will go for a walk. Whatever you want to do in the mornings, that's the time where you can have the willpower to actually achieve it. If you did put it off to later in the day, there's a good chance you won't. That's another really, really key reason why morning routines are good. And what morning routines do, they also create habits. Now, habits are very important because habits are the difference between having to push yourself all the time to make decisions or just doing them automatically. If you're doing them automatically with a habit, then your brain has less thinking to do. You don't have to think, am I going to go for a walk this morning? You just do it because it's a habit. So when you create these habits, it makes your life much easier. It makes your brain use up less energy, saves energy for later on during the day, and you start your day off in a very good way. So let me just go through my agenda, make sure I'm not missing anything. So you're setting yourself up for the day. You're setting your mind up and your body up for the day. So it's good to start with some exercise, something to get the blood flowing. So your body's been resting all night. Actually, before you even do that, you might want to start with a glass of water because your body's been dehydrating all night. And start off with a litre of water, much you can drink, just to get those fluids back in, just to rehydrate your body and your brain. And then go for some exercise, whether it's go to the gym, go for a walk. I'm just going to give you ideas here. There's no set rule. A lot of people have their morning routines and they tell you this is the best thing to do. Well, it's for them. Everyone's different, right? Somebody who's 20 and somebody who's 60 will have completely different morning routines. Probably. So I go for a walk. I like to start my day with a walk, get some fresh air, get the circulation happening. You can go to the gym. You can do anything. You can get on your home gym, get on your cross trainer, on your running machine, whatever you want to do. Something to get the blood flowing, and if you pick your metabolism up first thing in the morning, it tends to help you through the day. It keeps your metabolism high through the day. If you don't get your metabolism up and kick-started in the morning, then you tend to have a lethargic day and you won't get as much done, you won't feel as good. So that's another good reason for starting with exercise. Okay. Then what I do is I then get into some meditation. Meditation is a huge subject, and it's very popular subject to research these days. There's so many different sorts, different types of meditation. There are types where you just relax and let your brain chill. Don't try and think about anything. Any thoughts that come your way, you just let them go, and you just relax and switch off. Because the world is a very, very busy place. And you know, especially if you've got a smartphone in front of you all day, things are just beeping at you, dinging, all these messages are coming through. When you're at work, it's all this, that, and the other. There's always something happening. There's emails all the time. So the world is very busy, and your mind does need that time just to switch off. So the morning is a good time to do it. You can do it during the day as well. That's great. I like to start my day with meditation. So you can either do it, like I say, just by switching off, relaxing, or you can even do guided meditations where people will have a bit of music maybe and just talk you through it, maybe cleansing your body. Maybe it's a health one, maybe it's a wealth one that talk affirmations while you're meditating. There's many, many different sorts, and there's no real right or wrong way, to be honest. If anything, it's a mixture of everything, which is what I try and do. I try and start off quiet, relaxed, and then after a while, my mind is relaxed. I'll then start doing my thank yous, and then go through my routine, and then a bit of visualization, other stuff, which I'll talk in more detail in a moment. And then I try and package all that together in a 20-minute to 30-minute meditation. If you've never tried meditation before, it is a proven way of really setting your brain up for the day. It has lots of benefits. I'm going to go through some of the things that I also do. And if you haven't done it before, then I suggest you try it. And at first you may struggle because it's quite hard to think about nothing. Think about nothing, not think. Yeah, so that can be tricky at first, but if you just start with a few minutes, then you can obviously extend it as you get more used to it. And then the benefits are pretty profound. Okay. Feel free to jump out with any questions you might have as we go through any particular subject. So during my during my meditation, I've already mentioned the thank yous. Gratitude is a very important part of anyone's day. If you're not thankful for what we've got now, then how can we expect to get other great things that we're looking for in our lives? So a lot of people do gratitude journals. They start the day with a gratitude journal. Some will do it in the evenings, do thank yous for the day. Things that have happened during the day. But by showing gratitude and by feeling gratitude, then the universe will say, okay, that's what you like doing, I'll give you more of that. And it's that good feeling, which is what's really important to help you manifest the good things you want in life. For people who are very negative in their lives, all they're going to do is attract more negativity to be negative about. That's just the way it works. Known as the law of attraction. I'm sure you're familiar with that. So thank yous are a good way to attract things to be thankful for. So I go through at least 5 thank yous. And you can do thank yous for what you've got right now, which is good. What you can also do, you can do thank yous for things that you're planning, your goals for the future. You can say thank you for my successful business, and really feel that gratitude inside, because your mind doesn't know the difference between something that is happening or something that you're just thinking about. It's all the same. I'm talking about your subconscious mind, right? Your unconscious. So by saying thank you for something that hasn't happened yet, but you're still feeling the same feelings that it has happened, you're your subconscious doesn't realize that it hasn't happened. It just thinks, yes, you've had it. Yes, you've already reached that goal. You're thankful for it, so it's going to keep bringing you more. So that's how you can manifest things much faster, by being thankful for things in the future. This kind of takes me on to the next topic, which is visualization. Now, visualization, you've probably heard of vision boards. Vision boards are great. I've actually got, what I've done now is I set up an electronic version of vision board, and so I can remind myself any time of the day, just pull up it's actually in numbers, it's a spreadsheet, and I can pull it up and I can see a picture of everything that I'm envisaging, whatever the word is, whatever I'm thinking of for the future. The pictures are there. I can see it. Yes, I can imagine being in that. I can imagine driving my car. I can imagine, enjoying this stuff that I want. All these things I want in my life. By having a vision board, it just keeps reminding you. And I've noticed it makes a big difference, because I used to have a vision board and I didn't really look at it often enough. So you might look at it once a week or something. But if you look at it every day, or even more than once a day, it's just a reminder for your subconscious. This is what I want. This is what I'm grateful for. And then your subconscious will help you achieve those things. So visualization, so there's a few things in visualization. So you can think about the things that you want to achieve in your life, the things that you want to materialize. You can think about helping people and the result of helping people. You can even think about, one of the most important things you can do is think about your perfect day. What is your perfect day? What do you really want to, how do you want to set your life up so that your perfect day is just how you really want it to be? You feel good all the time. You wake up feeling good. You go through your morning routine, you feel good. For me, I wake my kids up, and then the day starts really well. I get a hug and a kiss from my kids. I just love that. Go for your morning walk. You start working on your business. For me, it's at home. Maybe you love your job. That's fine. But just going through this perfect day, talking to people and everyone's happy, having a perfect breakfast, a perfect lunch, just everything that makes you feel good. And once you've got this perfect day in your mind of everything that you want to achieve, just put it, say, in 3 years' time, because you can achieve a lot in 3 years. And you can create this perfect day for yourself. And by thinking about it now, I can't get that word out today. By thinking about it now, by visualizing it right now, you are telling your subconscious, you're telling the universe, telling God, whatever is your belief, that this is what I want, and this is what I have right now. Okay, it isn't right now, it's in 3 years, or whatever it might be, but your subconscious doesn't know that, so it attracts it to you, and your brain will start to find ways to help you get to that state. And by doing it every single day, your perfect day, you can very quickly start getting closer to that. Either you'll find that you get this nice morning routine sorted out, or you find a better job, or you're working your business from home. All these things that you want will just start coming into play and falling into place for you. And if it does seem too far away, just try and do 1 or 2 of those things every day. For instance, if you really want to get part of your morning routine happening, and that's part of your perfect day, then just start doing it. Just start putting little things in place. One thing I've done recently is I haven't been spending enough time with my kids in the evenings. So I've now dedicated it. I put it on a whiteboard. this evening on with this daughter on this day, and it's really her time. It's completely her time. So, and she's very happy. My girls are very happy to have that time with me, and it's their choice what we do. So that's one thing I've implemented, and it's just something that kind of gets put on the back burner all the time. But just start putting little things into place towards your perfect day, and it will slowly put itself together, and you'll start creating it. So what else do I do in my morning routine that you may want to follow? My purpose. Okay, my purpose. I have a purpose statement. You may have seen it on the bottom of my emails, and that's something that as part of the program here at SFM, we go through that process of creating your purpose, and it's based on my life experiences, what I've been through, and how I can help other people come through those same experiences. So that purpose drives me as well, and I've got it printed out. So every morning, I have my meditation, I do my visualization, I do my my thank yous, I do my perfect day visualization, and then when I finish my meditation, I then read my purpose. So it just reminds me, what am I here for? What's my real driver for the day? Yes, I've got all these things to do, but what is it? What is the reason for doing it? And one of the reasons I have is for my family, but also I have my purpose statement, which is to help other people, help others realize that, life is a struggle, and it really can get you down, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We're all powerful people. We all have the power. I love to empower people to realize that, yes, you may be in a bit of a dark place and you want something better, but you can achieve it. We can all achieve it. We're all very powerful beings. And when you realize that and take steps towards it, you can create a fantastic life. And that's what drives me on. That's my purpose. So my vision, okay, something else I have when I finish my meditation is I have my goals. I have both my short-term goals and my long-term goals written down, and I go through them every day. I didn't do that last year. I only started doing that beginning of this year, or just before that, and that's made a big difference because that reminds me every day. I've only got 5 key areas of my life. I've got business, relationships, home, health, and another one. So I just go through them. I go through the short and long-term goals. So what I want to achieve and how, and with more detail in how I'm going to achieve it. And by doing that every single day, I'm just reminding myself and reminding my subconscious, my subconscious, most importantly, of what my goals are. So my subconscious can always be working on this in the background. Otherwise, it's very easy just to kind of forget what your goals are and just get dragged into the life. I guess we call it life, right? Life just takes over. It's such a busy world out there. So that's a good thing to do. I definitely recommend that. Put together some short and long-term goals and then just read them every day. It only takes a couple of minutes, right? But it's very powerful. That's it. Affirmations. Affirmations are a good one. I've been reading a lot of books in the last 3 years, and the reason for affirmations is very powerful. Again, it's talking to your subconscious mind. It's very important what we say to ourselves, and it's very easy to say the wrong things by calling ourselves you stupid boy or whatever. whatever it might be for you. But it's quite common to just talk to ourselves in a very negative kind of light. And the way you've got to realize that inside everyone is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old child. And although we do grow up and we become adults, there's still that little child inside of us. And by talking negatively to ourselves, it's like talking to your kids. If you had a 3-year-old child and they did something, they dropped something, would you, or they did something wrong, they did something, they didn't achieve it, would you have a go at them and say they're bad for it? Of course you wouldn't. That's the last thing you'd want to do. You'd encourage them, right? Say, oh, well done for trying. That's unfortunate. You get it next time. It's a good go. Well done. Be happy. It's fine. Everything's good. That's how you talk to a 3-year-old. So that's how you got to talk to yourself. You mustn't say, "Oh, you idiot! What a stupid thing to do that was," because that's really putting negative energy into you, making yourself feel bad. So, yeah, so this is what affirmations are all about. It's about part of it. It's giving yourself positive energy all the time. It's telling yourself things that maybe it's your goals. Telling yourself something positive. You're going to achieve this goal, or you are rich, and all these sort of things. And yes, it's you got to be careful saying things like "I'm a millionaire" when you're obviously not. If you're heavily in debt. Because by saying "I'm a millionaire," you're not really giving yourself the right message, because you're saying "I'm a millionaire," but your subconscious or in your feelings are, "No, I'm not. I'm a failure because I'm broke." So if you say something that's completely contradictory, it's not really going to be a good thing. But you can say, I am wealthy. You can say, I'm creating this. I'm creating wealth. You can say things that are more positive and not things you're going to say, "No, you're not," to straight away. So affirmations, they're very important, because if you say them often enough, you will start believing them. And that's the key. When you start believing them, it's the belief that's the important thing. So if you have affirmations which are really uplifting and make you feel good, that's what you're after. And that's what you're after. And you're telling the subconscious something positive, and your subconscious will attract that into your life. So these are all really big subjects I could talk about forever. So try and incorporate some affirmations into your morning routine. I do that as well. I have my affirmations, which is about talking to my subconscious mind about my health, my wealth. So I do all that, and that's another part of my morning routine. And then next thing, breakfast, healthy breakfast. So you've already had your water when you first wake up. Next time, a bit of healthy sustenance. And that's really how I start my day, every day, except when I'm doing a webinar at 6 o'clock in the morning and I don't have time to do it in that order, but I will do it. So any questions? Any ideas I can help you with?
Hi there. You mentioned the affirmations and stuff like that. Do you get how do you get inspired to do them?
How do you get
Have you got any particular mentor, or I mean, I quite like. Do you know of Tony Robbins?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he goes through some affirmations and stuff like that, But I was just looking for, I just wanted to know what others do for their affirmations. As in, where do you get the inspiration from? Do you just look within? Do you? I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there are a number of people like Tony Robbins that can help you with affirmations. Really, it's it's a bit of a minefield. There's so much out there. My affirmations don't really come from people like Tony Robbins. Mine come from the books I've read that have inspired me in certain ways. So there's one about where is it? Got some affirmations here that I say. Now the first ones I say are very, very simple. Today I choose to be happy. Now that's a really powerful line, because I choose to be happy. Because we all have a choice, right? We can be happy, we can be sad, we can be moaning and whinging about things, or we can have a great life and be happy. So I start off with things like that, and I even put a little emoji there just to make sure I smile when I say it. And today I choose to be free, because we are so controlled and our life is so busy, you tend to forget that you have a choice of being free. So I am free, especially now I've got laid off and I'm working at home, so I'm free to do whatever I want, whenever I want to do it. So I choose to be me. Now, being me is really, really hard, because what is the real me? It's something you were born, and then you slowly get conditioned as you get older, and you tend to find you're less of really what you are deep down. It's more of what society's told you are or you should be. So finding yourself is really a lifelong search. But today I choose to be me, a little smiley face. So I say that every morning. So I say those 3 times. So these are things that I've just picked up from reading books and watching motivational videos and things. And I've just thought, that's important. I write that down. And I say it every day. And I've got loads of other empowering statements here, which I've got from actually from within SFM. Things like, I'll do my absolute best at all times. And I strive at all times to do my best on a daily basis in working towards my goals. So some of those I can read. And I've got ones I've handwritten here, which come from books I've read. And these are from the book Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy, I think. Just one of the books I've read. And Infinite Intelligence watches over all of my financial transactions, and everything I do will prosper. And the 3 emojis, smiley face. So to answer your question, yeah, that's what I do. It's really, I've got most of my affirmations from books. You can even download affirmations from YouTube. I've got some of those as well from Bob Proctor, from Wayne Dyer, and sometimes I listen to those. And if you don't know, you can actually download YouTube to MP3, which is what I've done. There's an app you can use called YouTube to MP3 converter. It basically sucks out the audio from the YouTube clip, and you can then put it on your smartphone or whatever. Yeah, so that's where I get my affirmations from, really from books. It comes from within, but as a starter, it's, yeah, you can easily get them from motivational speakers. Like Les Brown's got a few. I don't know if you know Les Brown. He's pretty good. He's got a few motivational things in there.
Yeah, I like the one that you mentioned as well, Bob Proctor, and the other one you mentioned. But yeah, okay. You also mentioned SFM. What is that? Is that part of your company?
It's who I'm an affiliate for. Yeah.
Oh,
SFM, right. Yeah, Six Figure Mentors. They're the guys that 10 years ago, the 2 co-founders, they were helping people start businesses, online businesses, and they realized that it was just they couldn't really scale it, because they were doing one-on-one kind of training and they're helping people that were motivated to start online businesses, but they couldn't really scale it. So they thought, let's start a company, a business up, where we put in training modules and things, and we can help people that way. So that's how it all started 10 years ago, and since then it's grown massively. And now the online training is just, there's just everything is set there in the modules, online modules, and you can just go through your training at your own speed. And now there's community set up behind it. There's a full support system. There's live webinars, all sorts of things. So I'm actually going to cover that next week. I'm going to go through it next week in a lot more detail. I'll go through the back office. I'll show you, sorry, the dashboard. I'll show you the training and everything that's there to give you a little taster for what's on offer. Yeah, so SFM are.
Cool, thank you. And you also mentioned about affiliates as well. I mean, I know you've got SFM as an affiliate. Do you tend to go by like a list of affiliates, or do you, or you just focus on one at the minute?
Yeah, I'm just focusing on SFM at the moment. SFM and mentors, because they're kind of rebranding a bit at the moment into mentors. And the reason is because, firstly, I love what they do, and also because they a lot of the program, the education that they provide is to help affiliates. So you don't have to be an affiliate, but there's lots of training that help you if you want to become an affiliate for them. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing that, because once you master one particular area, you can then quite easily branch across to other kind of affiliate programs. Yeah, and to be an affiliate, you need to have a list of people who are interested in what you're marketing. So I have a list of email addresses of people that have seen my adverts and signed up. There are other ways to get email addresses, but that's the best way to get them. And once you've got a list of a few thousand people, you can then market to those people and say, oh, are you interested in this? Are you interested in this? And if you're going to become an affiliate for something completely different, like maybe weight loss or healthy foods or something, dietary stuff, then you need to find people who are interested in that kind of product or service. So you need to then advertise to those sort of people, get together a list of email addresses of people who are interested in that kind of thing, and then market that product or service to that kind of person. So you don't. So my email list is to do people who are interested in affiliate marketing, or interested in changing their lives, or getting away from their 9-to-5 jobs, and or starting an online business. It's all that kind of related people. So for them, I can talk about what I'm talking about now. But if I started talking to my email list about this is a healthy diet program you may be interested in, you can get a 6-pack and lose 20 pounds in 30 days or something. Almost everyone will go, I'm not interested. That's not what I signed up for. What's he talking about? I don't care. So that's what I'm saying about marketing is targeted. You have to market to the right sort of people. But the SFM education does give you everything you need to be an affiliate for anyone, basically. The skills you learn. Yeah. Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you. And how long's the program? Is it?
It's as long as it takes. So I got a special offer on at the moment. I sound like a salesperson. Special offer. To sign up used to be, until mentors came along just a few months ago, it was like $297, $197 to sign up. Now it's only $99, $97, something like that to sign up. And that gives you your first month, and then it's a subscription of $99 every month after that. So as long as you pay your subscription, you're a member, then you have access to all the training, all the services that are there.
And then from that, you build your own business. That's what you did.
That's right. Yeah, you get the training, which helps you learn the skills you need, including mindset, because everyone seems to think that, as I did, that once you learn the technical stuff, that's it. That's all you need to know. But really, so much of it is up here in your mind. If you don't believe you can do it, you won't succeed. Simple as that. Because nothing in this life is that easy. You can just learn something and become a millionaire out of it. You have to really believe you can create a business, because it does take effort, and there's always going to be ups and downs where you have to get through those downs and keep pushing on. So you get the mindset, so you get all the training, and then you have all the tools there as well. So you have enough tools there to get your business up and running. You have access to, you can build websites, page builder, they collect an email list for you. All these things that you need to get a business running, it's all part of that membership. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
So I'll go through that in more detail next week. Crikey, it's
Same time, is it?
same time, yeah. Yeah, if you're interested, then sign up. Yeah, come and join me, and I'll happily go through that. I'll do a screen share, and I'll go through the dashboard and show you what's involved and how much is in there. Yeah.
Thank you. And you do a webinar, is it every Tuesday?
Yes, same time every week, yes. So
okay, cool.
The most important thing of the webinar is to answer questions, right? So thank you for joining and asking questions. Makes it much more fun and what I'm here for. But I also put a theme in there so that if no one turns up, then I can at least, offer some value and talk about something that you might be interested in, which I'll share later. Today, I'll share this recording to my email list and to my members that may be interested in morning routines. So
right. Okay, that's
help them out as well. Yeah.
All right. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It's Wayne, wasn't it? Yeah, Wayne.
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. So, have you got any more on it, or what time is your webinar up until?
Till about now. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you've got any more questions, I'll close it off now. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Sean. Much appreciated.
You're welcome, Wayne. Thanks for joining. Okay.
Thank you.
I hope you found some value to that, and I'll speak to you next week.